morning and welcome to the Casual Chef's Kitchen. It's Saturday, day 7, the last day of Veggie Week. As I remarked to Robin last night, because she asked how it's been, I made a comment that it's kind of like being a Catholic for a week during, I grew up Catholic, so during Lent, on Fridays you didn't eat meat, but this was a whole week of Fridays, and actually, older Catholics, if I remember right, didn't eat meat during the whole month of Lent. So yeah, last night I prepared a vegetable stir-fry over udon noodles. It was really good. While putting my shopping list together for this coming up week, I discovered that Bel Air / Rayleigh's has other udon noodles. And I'm saying, and I kind of did that little weird look, is because just like the noodles, the udon noodles in the ethnic section, that's the Asian section, they have basically fresh udon noodles in the produce section, and they're a single pack. And similar to Top Ramen that has the urban spice packet, they have 3 different flavors for the udon noodles. Yeah, so you just toss the packet. And they're a lot more, they're less expensive. They're about $1.50 per pack. So I tried those last night. They were good. I have to work out the cooking time on it because the cooking time is with the seasoning packet and some extra water. So, yeah, the shelf life. I looked at when I was at Bel Air yesterday. I looked at the use by date. I believe it's a use by, and it was June something. So as long as you keep it in the refrigerator, they'll last months. So yeah, new product for you. All right, so that was last night. It was good. It was fun. It was. I added some stuff to the sauce to kind of kick it up a notch. I put some chipotle, some morita, chipotle chili powder, and yeah. It's not in the notes. Sorry. Today, again, the last day of Veggie Week, I'm doing Saucy Vegetable Stir-Fry. And I'll be serving this over white rice. I had udon noodles 3 days in a row or 2 days, something like that. I had noodles 3 days in a row, that's for sure. All right, let's get to it. Got the hardware going. Yes, the champion is out still. And he ain't going away anytime soon because I'm doing a new version or a new recipe for pepper steak tomorrow. So I got the crockery for the rice, and we're getting to it. We've got garlic, ginger. I'll be doing a half an onion sliced, red bell pepper, carrot, mushrooms. These are baby bellas. For this, and a little bit of oil for the wok. For the sauce, we've got soy sauce, oyster sauce, mirin, which I haven't used this week. I had an option or two. But I chose to go with mirin, regular old sesame oil, some ground white pepper, of course cornstarch or corn flour for thickening, some sesame seeds for garnish. Oh, I forgot the one big thing, and I'm using red cabbage instead of bok choy. This is saving me a little bit of money. I didn't realize the price on baby bok choy. And some green onion. These are looking pretty sad. I got to go pick through them and pick out the good ones. But these were bought basically a week ago. These are for garnish as well. I'll probably add some of the light green and white parts to the actual stir fry. So here are the goodies. And again, I'm using long grain white rice. So yeah, Wow. Each evening when I go to when I go to bed, um, I kind of go through some stuff, and I'm always finding things interesting. A lot of things you've been seeing lately in the Casual Chef's Kitchen feed is things I find in the evening that are links. And so, again, last night I found another one. Interesting for me, being I'm kind of an urban spice blend junkie. I'm turning into one, really. Um, Nepali, in other words, Nepal garam masala. Uh, it's very different from, let's say, an Indian garam masala or an African, like a South Africa or a West African. It's very interesting. Um, yeah, so stay tuned. All right, on this sunny Saturday, we got rain coming tomorrow here in Northern California. That's what they say. Have a great day, eat great food, and have fun cooking.